I'm actually naming the stupid thing.
What a tyrannical.
Honestly. Okay. Marvel Time is actually a decent name for
Marvel
this.
Time is decent.
Who just immediately hopped in my stream? Thank you, whoever you are.
Someone loves you.
Someone does. Display capture. Streaming my own Twitch. Bam. Alright. Let's do it. So, we're gonna rank all of the current characters in the game, not based on how like competitively viable or whatever they are, but on how much fun they are to play and how cool they are. So, easy answer right now. We're gonna put all the spiders in F tier.
Yes, you should put all the spiders in F tier.
So where?
Wait, no, that's not true.
Um,
One spider is not an F tier.
Amazing is not an F tier, and
Amazing is not it. Amazing is a real man.
yeah, where is he? And I think there could be an argument for Core Peter as well, but I'm not gonna make it.
Okay, we can start. Why don't we just go in order? Why don't we just go in order? We're not savages. We can just move along the lines of all these things.
I
You don't have to
suppose we
search.
could start at the top. Okay, Zemo. Zemo's a pretty cool guy. He has funny lines in the TV shows, and I liked him in Earth's
Yes.
Mightiest Heroes. I think he's
And
at least
the
A tier.
dance thing that
Mm,
the dance gif is like extremely cool.
yeah, he
And
does
when
do a
he
cool little
like
dance.
goes in, he just like kills everything. And so I feel like that's a
I think he's
strong
at
A,
least A, yeah, for sure.
strong A for sure.
Core Widow. I think Core Widow is cool just because she's Core. So we're actually gonna change the name of B to C, and the name of C to B, because C will be for Core in this case, and that will completely not be a standard. But we'll put Black Widow
That
right in C.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's extremely confusing, but if that's the way you want to rank it, let's rank it that way.
I mean, I also think that Captain America is a C.
Captain America is a C.
A
Yes.
C for Core and a C for cool. Um,
Correct. Correct.
because if you like Captain, like playing Sam is, you're trying to win. Playing Steve is like I have this ridiculous Rube
Playing
Goldberg
Sam
disease.
is filthy tryhard, and then you play Mousetrap with Steve. Yes.
Mousetrap Steve is real Steve. Captain Marvel.
Captain
Uh,
Marvel is a B.
I think she is a B as well. Yes, I agree
She's
with that.
now
Crossbones
on
is
the
a real ass man though.
Crossbones. Okay, now here's what I want to say. How much of a Chad do you have to be a small base small mover? You know what I'm saying?
It's
You know what
pretty
I'm saying?
real. He also like in the comics is famous for using guns and then forgot all of his guns in this game.
Okay,
I
I
think
think
that's pretty A.
that's pretty A. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doctor Octopus. I think Core Octopus is better than Rivals Octopus because it shows that you didn't spend $80 on an alternate sculpt that you already own.
Yeah.
So low key,
Inefficient.
I think that's also A.
I think he's more of a C for core.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, we got the
He's
Crossbones and Zemo are a little too
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
powerful for the Core. They're too cool. But Ock is definitely Core. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
So Iron Man also Core.
Also core. Yes.
Red Skull.
Red Skull.
Mm,
Core.
I would say
No, no, no.
Core, but
He's core. He's not cool.
he's not cool.
Red Skull is not cool. He sells out his bros.
Actually, I think you're right. We need to add another tier, and it's not going to be clear. It's going to be C2. Actually,
What is it?
C23. I like that one too
Okay. Okay.
because it's
Okay.
not Core. He's not cool, but he is Core. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
Amazing or not amazing. Core Spider-Man. I think Core Spider-Man is Core.
He's core.
Ultron also pretty Core, but he also doesn't die, and I like things that don't die in my games.
Correct. But is he cool? Is he like Ultron? Is not like Zemo Crossbones cool.
You're right. But I think he is cooler than these people. Because if you're playing Ultron, you have a cool plan. So we gotta add.
Do you have to
we gotta add
make
another
you
one.
have to make another thing where
Yep.
it's like can we add like C plus
Yes.
something like what you know what I mean? Just like some other like indecipherable. Yeah, there you go.
C
I like
plus.
C. No, can we call it C plus Ultra? Right?
Yeah. We can do
Yeah,
that.
that's some weeb shit. Yeah, yeah,
It is.
yeah, yeah,
It is some weeb shit. That's how we get the clicks. All right. So that's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Ultron goes.
C plus Ultra. Okay, okay, okay. And it's Ultra
Um,
for Ultron. We just end up with 55 categories.
Ultra on. Okay,
Hey.
we can make those caps.
No. I like it like lowercase. I like it lowercase. Go back.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. There
All
you
right.
go.
So Hulk.
This is the content that they wanted.
This is the type of MCP content that the people are missing. So I think
Yes.
Hulk is actually our first S.
Hulk is an S tier. Chad.
Yeah. It's got the.
You know why that Hulk? Do you know why Hulk is actually S?
There are so
because
many
he's not-
reasons.
He's not actually that good in the game.
Exactly.
all he wants to do is take names and throw people. You know what I mean? But he's
Mm-hmm.
not actually.
He's not
He's
actually
like
that good.
he's like not actually that good at it. Yeah, exactly. But
Um,
he gives it. He is the anime protagonist that is incredibly strong but unrefined. But he gives it 100% all the time
yes.
because he has to do it for his friends.
Yes.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he's also like he's the most centerpiece character in the entire game.
Also, small mover.
Yeah, small mover is Chad. Speaking of MODOK, I think MODOK is also S.
MODOK is also an S.
He's
Small
got
mover.
that BDE for sure. That big head
Yes,
energy.
yes.
Panther. Panther gets negatives for me because he's actually very good in this game. But he's
Okay, so
also
we're saying-
very cool.
But like, there are some things that are very good that are also very, very cool.
I know, so I'm thinking he's probably A, realistically.
Realistically, he's an A. Yeah. But that I think that also means that Killmonger is also an A because he just murks people.
That's true. Killmonger's cool. I like him.
Mhm,
Okoye?
mhm.
Okoye?
Okoye, do we punish her for being very good previously, but now she's like very mid? Or like, is she now like because she's good? I like having her, right? But does she inspire you? I don't know.
You know, I think she's actually in a tier above Red Skull, which means we need to add another tier.
Okay. Yeah.
So he is
I'm
no
with it.
longer going to be in C23. He's going to be in C Nazi. Oh, God,
Oh,
I've ruined
Jesus.
everything.
Okay.
No.
what's happening?
Go back up, boys. Okay. So we'll add a row below. So he is N OT PC. He's not PC.
Not PC. Okay. Yeah. And then she's C23. Got it.
She's
Got it.
C23. Shuri.
Okay.
Shuri is probably plus Ultron.
Shuri is cool. Yeah. She's pretty cool. C plus Ultra. I really like where that's at. That's great.
Mhm.
I also think that Venom as another small mover is also a Chad.
He is. I think he's A for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Now, Gwen, dumpster.
Yeah.
Miles, dumpster. Can we name D dumpster?
Read
Yes.
my mind.
Anyone who plays them is dumpstered.
Mhm.
Dumpstered.
You know,
Thor. Thor is not cool.
Thor's pretty Chad though.
He's Chad, but much actually, you know what? S tier. Because it's the reason
If
for
you're
the whole.
if you're playing
that
Thor, you got.
if you're playing Thor, you're a Chad. You're,
I agree
you're like
with that.
really going for it. But he's like so disappointing.
Yeah, I think
all the
Valkyrie is probably core tier.
Core. Yep. That's fine with me.
And if we're going by the basis that S tier, if you're playing it, you're just a cool person. I think Hela is also S.
No. No way. No.
Where are we feeling Hela
I feel that Hela is a C plus Ultra.
then? C plus Ultron. Okay.
Mhm.
Loki. I think Loki got
S tier.
Loki's S.
S
Yeah,
tier.
no question.
S tier for sure.
Vision is for me. He's like halfway between like Giga Chad and Incel because he made himself a family after losing like 3 wives over 40 years.
That's that's real. That's real talk.
So A.
I think he could be an A. Vision. I mean, just Vision is like he's too good.
But you know he fits very well in C plus Ultron because Daddy
Okay,
Ultron's there.
yeah. His dad's there. Okay, that makes sense.
Bucky. We all know where he's on.
Bucky's a Chad.
Yeah.
Ultimate Chad.
He actually might be the most Chad of them all.
Yeah, put him at the front. There you go.
Corvus.
Okay, not a Chad.
No, I'm
Here's
thinking.
the thing about he's not a Chad. He's a tryhard
Yeah.
and not a Chad. So here's what I'm gonna say. I think he's a B.
I think so too. That's what I was looking at as well.
But Proxima,
Oh, she's actually
Is-
kind of Chad.
she's kind of a Chad. I think I don't know if she's Chad. I think she's A.
I think she's A as
think
well.
she's
I agree
A.
with that.
Yeah.
She wears the pants. Gamora.
Exactly.
I think Gamora is C23.
C23. Okay, sure. Now, Nebula controversial. So here's what I'll say. In an objective-based game, a character who refuses to contest objectives. Is there anything more authoritative?
I don't
Is there
think
anything more like, you know, I think Nebula's for me it's either S or A. I don't know what you feel for
No,
that.
you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I think Nebula saying like this is an objective-based game, and I don't score objectives and I still win
Yeah.
games. That's king shit or queen shit or whatever. Groot.
Groot is C23.
I agree with that. Rocket, I think shares that position.
Yes, you share that. Yeah, that's fine. I think Peter Quill also C23. There's a lot of like, you know, like
Yeah,
they're not Chads.
They're not
just
cool
not.
boys. They're just
All right.
they're efficient little game winners. We don't like that around here. Black Dwarf. If you're playing Black Dwarf, I don't know. I think he's got to be A.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
He's a big
It takes
waddly
lot-
boy.
It takes a lot of things. Yeah.
Ebony Maw.
Ebony Maw's C plus Ultra.
I hear it. I hear it.
Only because that he himself, he's just like he does a lot of finesse things, and a lot of them are really tactically brilliant. And unfortunately, that is a negative for me.
That
For
is
this one.
true. He's too
Yeah.
smart for his own good. He should
Yeah.
be less smart.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Okay. Whatever his name is, Dave
Dragged.
Bautista.
C-23.
Yeah.
Now,
Ronan is pretty Chad.
Ronan's a Chad. He's not S tier, but he's A tier.
I
Ronan is an
agree
A
with
tier
that.
Chad because Ronan will, if he dies, he will still fight you.
Yeah, he's a warrior to his dying breath. That's pretty real.
Hmm.
Goblin, I think Goblin might be B.
Goblins B. Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
changing B to beta male?
It's not beta male. It's beta person.
Oh, we gotta be inclusive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen,
Classic Strange.
Classic Strange is a beta person.
He's kind of also extremely racist, so we could put him in not PC.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, I didn't like that.
Yes.
I
So
didn't. I didn't know about that.
let's pretend you didn't hear that. So we'll put him in
Okay.
beta person.
Now
Wong.
Wong.
I'm feeling C plus Ultron.
Okay, yeah, because when you take Wong, everyone's like, "Oh, you're taking Wong," and that's exactly what we're looking for.
Exactly. Agent Widow is in that same kind of tier where it's like, oh, you're
Okay,
taking Agent Widow.
for sure, for sure.
Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I feel like he's either
He's
S
just
or A
core.
for me.
I
Yeah.
think he's
Oh, he's
core. No, I think he's core because he attacks from a coward's range. He
C
doesn't
for
mix it up.
coward. I see your point.
Yeah. Hmm.
Uh,
All right, go
yeah.
ahead. You take it.
He's got to be up here with the big boys. I think
Oh
he
yeah.
hangs out with Hulk, and I think actually Thanos and Bucky, and then we'll get Strange up there eventually.
Yeah.
Scott Lang, how we feeling about him? Oh, and just because we have to discuss everything, Thanos is Chad because he makes you pay attention to him. He's got that big, sexy purple chin. He's like, "Come get me."
Yeah. He's got a
Comes
lot
with the
of stuff going
throne.
on.
Let's go.
I think that both Ant-Man and Wasp, because if you're playing them, you are seizing the day and you're playing what you like. Minimum to me, C plus Ultra.
I agree. I think Wasp is definitely C plus Ultron. I think because everyone only plays Scott in CS or something, or if they're the
Oh,
pocket
sure, we
character,
got to. Yeah.
I think he's slightly
Yeah.
nerfed to C. Also, he's
Yeah.
not Hank Pym, which is fine,
Gotcha.
but whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is another like favorite character. I think Ghost Rider, his head's on fire. He's C plus Ultron minimum for me.
C plus Ultron. Yeah. He's not an A. He moves. He has a long move. He has a free long move. What are you doing?
I think Angela, just for her history of being an extract character, is probably C23.
C-23. Sure. Yeah.
And even though she has a ridiculous history, I think if you're playing Enchantress these days, that's pretty ballsy, and you just are a smart person.
Yeah, but we can't go beyond C-23 with that. She can be in that same range. I'm not
suppose.
not putting her in C.
I think she deserves
She's still-
C, but I'll take
no,
your word for it.
The thing is, she's still good.
She is still good. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Why are we rewarding these people for playing still good models? You have to play bad models.
You have to play bad models. That's why
Yeah.
Crossbones is A tier. I feel it. All right.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing. I thought you said just based on how cool you are when you play them.
I meant how cool the
Crossbones,
character
yes.
is, but I also understand what you're saying as well.
Because I live through the narrative. I'm
Yes.
a narrative player. Look
I
at
think
me
Kingpin
living in the
is
narrative.
low-key either Dumpster or Beta.
Dumpster. Yeah, for sure.
We'll put him at the top of Dumpster because no one's worse than Miles. Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Bullseye's pretty cool. I think he's
He's
C.
cool. He's in the mid, right? So he's C.
I
You
think
said
he's
C.
C for cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now Daredevil. Here's what I'm going to say. Daredevil is a beta person.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's only because he has now become an alpha person.
That's
Later
true.
on, and
Yeah.
we'll get to it.
He'll evolve. This is still his second evolution.
Correct.
Punisher. I think Punisher shoots straight up the ranks to S.
Yeah, for sure. If you're playing Punisher, like, what are you doing? That's
You're
the
a
response that you get.
champion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taskmaster. He's the. I don't see a whole lot of Taskmaster. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't either, but like, I also when I see him, I don't feel like, damn, they're going out on a limb with Taskmaster. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a guy.
I think he's C23.
Yeah. He's just a fucking guy.
Dormammu.
It's the opposite of being cool.
Yeah. I don't think he's full on dumpster, but I think he's hanging out with
He's a beta
classic Daredevil.
person.
Yeah. Black Bolt.
Black Bolt is
Honest-
Chad.
Yeah, even though like they own slaves or whatever.
I'm willing to listen on A if you feel like it's more of an A than an S.
I think
People actively play him to die, to flip.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's S.
I
Yeah,
think he's
okay.
bottom at S for me. How about
Okay.
Medusa?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Medusa is too good to be cool.
Yeah, so she's probably. I'll put her in C. Or no,
She's a
she
C.
can hang
No,
out
no, no.
with
C23.
Enchantress.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah, right
they
there.
were the terrors.
Okay, Crystal low key is really good. So like,
But no one plays her. She's a hipster
but no one
character.
plays her. So I'm saying C plus Ultron.
I completely agree. How about Good
Okay.
Boy?
Lockjaw's a Chad.
Yeah.
S. I don't care. I don't care what you're saying.
No, you're right.
He's a good boy.
Black Cat.
Dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
Dumpster. Amazing Spider-Man, S tier. Or is he A?
I think he's A. He's still a
All right,
spider.
he's A. He's
But
still a spider.
He's
Okay.
by
But
far
he's
the
such
coolest spider.
He's
Yeah.
such a man. He just goes in there and he's just like, "Hey guys, no one's gonna kill me. I'm gonna take everything from."
Honestly, I'm gonna
just
put
a
him.
bully.
I'm gonna put him closer to the
There-
top of S because like
there are not a lot of characters in this game that are actual like bullies, and he bullies you because he, first of all, he probably can't kill you realistically.
he also talks a lot
But-
of shit too. Like, I
yeah,
love
he
him.
just like ruins your time. Where he's just like, yeah, like that's horrible.
Yeah, he's a spider with no control, which for me makes him even better than Venom. 'Cause he's
Fantastic,
just,
yeah.
You're just like I don't care.
In fact, some of his abilities make you place when you don't want to.
exactly.
That is exactly
He
what
has
this is about.
anti-synergy. I love him. So I think Sam's beta person.
Yes, correct. He's too much of a tryhard.
Ooh, but War Machine might go all the way up to A for me, realistically.
Okay, you have to sell me on it.
He kills himself. He's a tanky character who kills himself.
Okay, you got me.
He- His Fender's ridiculous. It's so funny. She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, I've tried really hard to want to like build some She-Hulk stuff because I think that she is cool. And when someone plays her, I'm like, this guy is so much better than me. And this guy knows what he wants.
I would hear
or
a
she,
I'd hear
or
a
what
C.
she wants.
Whatever they care about, yeah. I'd hear a C.
I think she's C. What?
How about top of C23?
Okay.
She's the guardian of C23.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, get the
Okay.
boy out of there.
How about Sabretooth?
Unfortunately, whenever I see Sabretooth, I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't care. So he's also kind of not PC because he like he does some not okay things.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's put him in there. Yeah.
Wolverine.
Unfortunately, he's not a Chad in this game.
No, but I think if you play him, you are. So I think he's A, like bottom of A. No, he's not cooler than any of the C plus Ultron guys. I think he's core. He's cool.
Four. Four is cool.
C for cool. Cyclops.
There's a beta person.
Yeah, unfortunately, my man's Storm.
Storm. C23.
I could see a C23. And now we all know where Magneto belongs.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Small mover.
Yeah, small
like,
mover, medium
maybe a
base.
small mover. Come on.
Toad, Loki's dumpster.
No, dumpster.
Uh,
Beast.
Beast is pretty
C
bad.
plus Ultra. C plus Ultra. I would say he's not an A. But C plus Ultra.
I hear that. Mystique. Mystique's probably C23.
Not cool.
Or cool.
C23. Yeah.
I think C23 for me. Bob. Bob is another character who actively kills himself. He's probably War Machine tier. He's A for me.
Okay.
I love Bob. I never get to play him, but I love Bob. I never find a slot for him. Deadpool. I think Deadpool's pretty cool.
He is cool, but he is not A or S cool.
No, I think
I'm willing to listen on plus Ultra and just C.
I think just C, honestly.
Okay.
But he'll be the gatekeeper of C.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sinister, I think he goes straight to
Sinister's
S.
a Chad.
Yeah, straight to S.
Yeah.
Cable.
Okay.
Probably A for me, but what are you feeling?
I'll say A. Yeah, because people still shit on X-Force even though they have a much better roster now.
Mm-hmm.
And Cable's actually good.
He is good.
And he has a variable cost throw. It's called being economical.
He's efficient, man. I think
efficient.
Domino is probably plus Ultron for me.
Domino could be plus Ultron, sure. She's actively too good.
Yeah, that's
just,
what keeps her from being the top. It's because she's too good.
But she also has like a cool like eye patch skin thing, whatever she's got going on.
Yeah,
I
her
don't know.
little
Is that a tattoo?
No, it's her.
I don't know.
She's a mutant, so that's just her skin, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool.
She's super pale. Blade is kind of bad, so I think he's A, right?
No, because I don't feel cool. I don't feel cool playing Blade.
What about if you say motherfuckers can't skate up, ice skate uphill or whatever the line is?
C plus Ultra.
All right. Moon Knight. He's got a TV show now, so that's kind of lame.
Moon Knight is too good, and he has rapid fire.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not Bucky.
He's
Bucky
not
was
Bucky.
much maligned. Bucky was homeless, and Bucky kills you for killing his friends.
Yeah, Moon Knight was
Bucky's
never bad.
loyal. Moon Knight is never bad. He's always good. So I would say that Moon Knight is nothing above a C for me because he's too good. He might be a C23.
I'd agree with that. He's also he's a web warrior.
I'm not like, oh man, how creative you played Moon Knight. You know,
Iron Fist probably a C.
He's a. I would say I hate him.
You know, put Beta.
Yeah.
Of the two, he's definitely the Beta, and then we all know where Luke
Cage
is.
is an S. Yeah, for sure.
Absolute king. Can hang out with the big boys.
Yeah.
Carnage. I think Carnage is also getting pretty close to that topper echelon.
Carnage, I think, is an A because anyone who brings ones as defensive statistics,
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Just seeing that. Speaking of, we got Mysterio.
Mysterio's the god. Mysterio's the
I
god.
think he's actually S.
Oh, sure. Yeah, if
He's
you want to
right-
go all the way.
I think he's
If you
next
wanna
to
go all the way-
Crossbones. They're the slowest characters
Okay,
in the
yeah,
game.
yeah. There's really slow. Yeah, exactly.
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster is a beta person.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to play him and he's cool, and then he costs 6 points, and then you just feel like you're trash.
I forgot that you had that traumatic Hulkbuster experience.
Or I'm just like, oh no, he went 7 wide against my Hulkbuster. I hate every moment of this.
Yeah, it was
Every
really dumb.
single moment of this is bad.
Cassandra Nova, I think, is actually S. I should buy that pack, but I can't.
Sandra
keep
Nova
spending money.
is S. Yes.
I don't want to keep spending money on this fucking game. It takes all my money away. Jean Grey also S for me.
Jean Grey is also S. Yes. Absolutely. 100%.
S for Sex Men.
Okay, Omega Red is not an S, but he is underrepresented.
I think he's A.
And so I want to put him in an A because he's also a small mover, and I want to respect the small movers.
I agree.
If you play a small mover, you are literally inhibiting your ability to play the game.
Yes, and that's cool.
And that is cool. All right, Fury is a dumpster.
Yeah, we all know what
Get
this
him
is
out of my
about.
fucking face.
I think he's probably worse than Kingpin, realistically.
Oh, yes.
You don't splash Kingpin. Juggernaut is... This is complicated. This might be one of the more complicated ones, because he's both...
Well, why
really
are there
good.
some doubles on these? Some of these aren't split up. This is trash.
I know, these bottom 4 are not split up, but they're not split up on the website, so I couldn't do anything.
All right.
We can move him around at the end.
All right, where do you think Juggernaut's going?
Well, it's a problem, because he's both really good in the game and also really cool.
He's C plus Ultra.
C plus Ultra, I'll agree with that.
Because he has too many stats.
Yeah.
And though he is a small mover,
And he doesn't do any
breaks
damage.
those rules. He doesn't take damage. So what's kind of fucking
I mean,
he's
like,
not,
he also doesn't
he's
really
like-
do damage.
yeah, but like, let's look at. So if Crossbones is an A and Juggernaut is a much better version of Crossbones, let's say,
You're right.
he can't be better than Crossbones
No, you're right.
because he has then overcome all these horrible limitations that make him cool.
You're just correct. I think he's C plus Ultron. You're right. Magic. Let's do Magic first, then we'll move her.
Magic is cool.
Magic is certainly cool.
She is just cool, and Colossus
Is-
is not as cool.
he's
But
lo-
I would say that he's trying really hard, you know. And
Yeah.
if you bring Colossus, I'm gonna say, hey, you're trying really hard to play Colossus.
I think they belong
So,
together. The
They
three
both
of
belong
them.
together. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And then also
Yeah.
Wolverine is here too, so they're all friends.
Yeah, look at this. It's fastball special.
Craven. Craven's pretty
Craven is
fucking
an A.
cool. Yeah.
Craven's an A. Yeah. Craven underplayed. Lizard, put him in the fucking dumpster. Dude.
Honestly.
Fucking
Yeah.
don't. I don't want any of the goddamn lizard people on my thing. I just don't want them. I'm sorry.
This is a rough one. Although I think both Gambit and Rogue are both super cool. So I'm gonna put them. I think either C or A, or plus Ultra or A.
What do you think? This is your thing. This is yours. I give it to you.
Okay. Rogue is cool Rogue is less cool because she has a million different things she can do, and she's kind of obnoxious to hear your opponent play solitaire for 5 minutes. But Gambit is bad, and his model is really cool, and he's a cool dude. So I think
He's not bad,
he
dude.
brings her up.
No, he's not bad.
He's not bad.
You're judgmental about
He's
about
not bad.
Gambit.
I am judgmental about Gambit, and I should play him more. I'll put him in my Brotherhood list. I think he hangs it up here. I think the two of them are A.
Yeah.
Rogue also, because she gets to dunk the basketball, and people hate on her sculpt. I think that makes her plus cool points in my book.
Bad sculpts are cool.
Sin,
Sin is just cool. She's just a C.
yeah,
Viper is an A. I'm not going to give her an S. But if you are playing Viper, I think that you are sweet.
I think
yes.
Viper's an A because I genuinely don't know what she does. 'Cause
I've never seen
play.
her
I've never
played
seen her play.
against
Yeah.
me. Never once.
Kamala Khan is either S or A.
At least an A.
Yeah.
At least an A. I'm going to think about this for a second.
I'll put
She
her.
can reroll so many things.
Yeah.
And no, she's an S, and I'm going to tell you why. She can only throw when she's small. When she's literally huge, she can't throw.
She forgets how.
But she's so much bigger and stronger, and
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
It makes a lot of sense, actually. You're just thinking about it wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I agree. I think
I see.
she's an S for sure. Quicksilver, I think Quicksilver is much maligned, and for that reason is also an S.
okay.
Because he's very
Sure.
fast, and he's kind
I
of
like
kind
Quicksilver.
of wonky.
And then, like, anytime you could Rube Goldberg yourself into, like, infinite attacks,
Yes.
I'm like... It's because if it happens to you, we were talking about this, you're like, this is the best model in this game. And then you will never achieve that personally.
Well,
Like, you will never... But you'll chase that high.
I told you
You'll chase that high every day.
I played a fucking demo game. It was this guy's first game ever, and Quicksilver killed this entire team with triggers.
And you're just like, look, man, this is never going to happen
It's
again.
never
Please
gonna-
don't buy this model.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I'm just showing you the way to losing. Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch is too good.
Yeah. I think she's
But she is
C23.
still cool.
Or C.
C23 is fine. No, C23 is fine.
She can hang out with
Because, like,
Scarlet or
yeah.
She-Hulk. Ancient one.
That
So-
picture doesn't have the hood on.
That's true. And it's also Tilda Swinton instead of an old
It's
man.
not PC.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's not a Tibetan. Baron Mordo.
The Baron is just cool.
He is just cool. He's still kind of good, kind of whatever.
Dumpster.
Yeah, definitely Dumpster.
Dumpster.
He goes right around there.
Hood is cool.
Hood is cool. He's got a hood on as well. So C.
Yeah.
Clea.
No, I don't care if you're and I don't care. Get it out of here. I will not rank this person.
I've never
care for
played
her.
Clea. I've only seen her
I
die.
have.
So I think we're getting the Quag official Dumpster.
Dumpster.
Uh,
Chad.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy's up here
Immediate
with
Chad.
there
Yes,
we go.
there you go. There you go.
Actually, I'll give you this one since Bucky's in
Thanks,
the front.
man. He just beat Thanos, so yeah.
I think
That's
actually
what
the track record is pretty even between these two, but it feels like Doctor
Not
Strange is
recently.
on top.
Not recently, my friend.
Not recently, you're right. Not
Not
in the most
recently.
recent case, you're right. But I also believe that Thanos has killed him more often, so we'll see how that goes.
He might die more often than Thanos.
But he wins. He
but
gets
he
the day.
sacrifices. He wins the day. Yes, that's
Badger
true.
23,
They're too good to be awesome.
I agree. I think they're C23.
I think they might even just be cool because they're sisters, and I like that.
That
And I
is
like that they have camaraderie and they have rules that are about like loving each other. And
Well,
you know what? That's really what this is about.
I'm going to put them right above Rocket and Groot. I think that's a fair place.
There's nothing cooler than familial love and support. You know,
That's
nothing
true.
cooler. Yeah, that's right.
So you feeling C20? Oh, C23 because X23. That's got to be there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then Shadowlands and Elektra.
Shadowlands and Elektra are A's. They
I
are
can
not
look up.
full Chads because they have grunts. But
That's true.
Shadowlands is a man,
He
and
is.
Elektra is doing an air kick.
Yeah, she's cool. And people hate on her model, which is another reason I like
Yeah,
it.
I
So-
like that. What's wrong with the model?
I think now we got to just go through these tiers and kind of futz around a little bit. So what does S look like for you? Is that looking okay? I think like
Who needs to change? I
um,
think that who's the coolest?
Mr. Sinister probably bumps up a couple places for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think he's probably right around Thor tier because
I
Loki
think that
is still really good.
Loki's still too good.
Yeah,
I think that
and honestly, Punisher
course.
should be at the front.
Sure, yep. But then our top three, because Strange is my guy, Thanos is your guy, and then we both love Bucky. So they're all together. And Bucky's out in front because we both love him.
Okay, we'll put Punisher at top 4 then.
Okay. Then, okay, now I want to talk about MODOK because he's just a face.
He's a big head. Yeah, I can put MODOK, but he's better than Hulk. He might be better than Magneto.
So he goes in front of Magneto,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then honestly,
and then Nova and Jean together, that's fine.
yeah.
I like the ones at the end. Thor.
I could give Thor an edge over Luke Cage, even though Luke Cage is a dude who doesn't give a fuck.
No,
about
I don't
anything.
want to disrespect Mr. Cage.
You're right. I think this is pretty fair right now. Maybe
fine,
I think
that's
he bumps above Thor,
Yeah.
Mr. Sinister,
Okay. Yeah.
and then this all makes sense. Nebula, or it's definitely more
Lockjaw in
Lockjaw
front,
over for Black Bolt, and then I can actually see Because you're not taking Black Bolt because you like him. You're taking him because of the
So
leadership.
you have to. It's
Yeah.
not a choice that you're making.
So I think Quicksilver gets bumped down. We'll deal with him in a minute.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
Quicksilver is the stupid guy. Sometimes he just triggers everything.
Yeah.
He has.
Well,
to
I think that might be A because
Yeah.
it's not willful. You know what I mean? That's fine. Look, we're figuring this out.
And I think Jean and Cassandra go above Black Bolt.
Okay.
But he'll be the bottom of S. Does that feel okay for him?
I feel like that's the story of his whole goddamn life.
You know, right? He's our dark horse. We'll give him a spot above Kamala because I love Kamala, but she's actually pretty good. So maybe.
No. You know what? Nebula has to go at the end because she's a two threat.
Oh, that's true. We have to count.
She's too good.
Oh, yeah, too good. Okay, so A, I think Zemo and Bones. Actually, I kind of want to put Bones at the top as A.
Go ahead. Zemo's too good. You're right.
I think
Small mover.
Yeah, Zemo and Mysterio, or not Zemo, but Crossbones and Mysterio at the top A. Then these guys are both really cool, but also actually good. Then Killmonger, so Killmonger go in front of them. Quicksilver for that Rube Goldberg machine, and then Amazing and Venom. That makes sense.
They go together. Yep.
Yeah, Proxima.
2 Black Orders. Yep.
Yeah, this makes sense.
I think that.
These are our Suicide Boys over here. That makes sense too. Or these are all Suicide Boys.
Yep, they're all together. Look, we didn't even realize we were doing this.
No, this is just the order it was meant to be in. I want to push Viper up over here.
Yeah, for sure. If you were playing Viper, you're awesome.
Yeah, I should really learn what she does. But I haven't bought that pack, so I don't know.
There's a lot of you play Sin. You know what I mean?
I've never played Sin.
You could maybe try.
I could try. Cool. I could learn. I think the rest of this looks okay.
Yeah.
We have our Grunt Slayers. We have our Goofball Patrol.
No, I'm not gonna put a Mega Red. No, put a Mega Red in front of Carnage.
I agree.
He's a small move.
He is a small move. These guys are the same speed. It's a good correlation. That looks good to me. I think Shadowlands can go in front of Rogue. Although because
Rogue's too good.
I think he's better than Rogue. Not gonna lie.
He might be, yeah.
So we'll leave him there. C plus Ultron. These two in the front makes total sense. Shuri. I'm definitely moving Shuri down a few picks.
I want to put I want to put Agent Widow up after Ultron because I feel like, man, you're playing Agent Widow. That's cool.
If only she could still use Doom Prophecy. No, I mean, not really, because that'd be busted, but
that'd be awesome.
It was cool when you could do it. Yeah, Ebony. I think honestly, Shuri needs to go down.
Wants to come up. Shuri comes down because she has too many rerolls. Beast comes up because he only gets to reroll for himself. He's selfish.
He's also Dank McCoy. He's a cool
He's also
guy.
Dank McCoy. Correct.
Oh, yeah, this all makes sense to me. I think we got to put Ghost Rider down.
Yeah, and Crystal is Loki. Dude, have you ever played with Crystal?
Yeah. She's cool.
She's a long mover, and she makes a lot of attacks. That's good.
Yeah, she is.
And she has rerolls.
Got a gun.
Yeah, she has many guns.
She goes, bop, bop, bop.
Like, I don't understand why she's not in lists.
Because she's Inhumans only, probably.
Hey, no. Stop.
Because people are like, oh, there's only 3 Splash 3s in this game. But yeah, no, Crystal's great.
Because you're like, well, I have to bring these expensive characters.
Yes. I like Crystal. I don't hate Crystal at all. I'm going to have to look at Crystal some more in the future. I think this is fine. These three, and then Blade's just a little bit. Actually, let's put Blade in front of Ghost Rider. No one splashes Blade.
Yeah.
And then these 4 are they're cool guys or whatever.
But they're too good. Yeah, they're really good.
Too good. Vision probably shouldn't be this high, but I like Vision a lot. He's a cool guy.
Can we put Ultron in front of him, pointing at him because he's his son?
He's like, son, come home.
If it's also called Ultron, he has to come first.
He is, yeah. This is his tier. You're right. It's only fitting that he would be right there. Deadpool.
Okay, I feel like a lot of this is like fine. I think the reason that this is C is because I actively don't give a shit the order that these particular things are in.
I agree, but I think
Core Peter should go first.
I think the core characters should all go first, so we'll move this around a little bit.
But Core Peter especially because everyone hates him.
He's already there, yeah. Core Peter rules. I think this is mostly fine. Iron Man, he's at the back of the core characters because he's the best one of the bunch.
Yep.
I think this honestly looks fine.
Looks fine.
Bullseye's probably at the bottom because he's like probably the most played character of this whole list.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
C23 is Guardians of the Galaxy, A-Force, and S-Guardians.
And Moon Knight. And Moon Knight Mystique. And these 3 random goobers. Yeah. I think. Well, this is C23, so you put X23 in the front.
Yeah.
Is she X? She's not A Force, is she?
No.
I don't think they are. That'd be cool if they
No.
were A Force. I'd recently liked them. But I think this is fine. Let's move her back a peg because Okoye is way cooler than Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gamora is way cooler than Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And then these
Who else is
goofballs.
cooler?
Angela is probably cooler than Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And it's A Force. Enchantress is cooler than Scarlet Witch.
Okay. Really pushing her down, huh? Medusa is also cooler than her. Yeah.
That's probably the order for me. I think.
Okay. I just want to go on record again that I don't care about Taskmaster at all,
that's
that's
true.
why he's in this tier. I have like
Above Moon Knight.
put him above Moon Knight. Sure.
I think Storm's also A Force, but she's probably about as cool as Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
And she's a leader for a different faction, so that's actually I'll leave her back where she was. And then Mystique is also
a leader. Yeah.
I think they're both kind of in the same tier, so these could be interchangeable.
I think Drax is cooler than the other Guardian. So can you put him after Scarlet Witch?
I agree with that.
Okay.
And then we have the not PC tier.
Ancient One has to go second. Not a Nazi, but
she's not a Nazi. That's true. I don't know if Sabretooth is a Nazi, but he was certainly doing some not PC things to Wolverine's lovers.
Yeah.
And then beta person. Who's the most beta person here? That should go at the absolute left. I think it's
Corvus.
Yeah, it's definitely Corvus. And then second up for sure is Sam.
Yep. I think Dormammu goes at the absolute end because he's actually trash.
yeah. Hulkbuster hold up the bottom.
Yeah.
So let's put Iron Fist over here. Let's put Captain Marvel's over here. Captain Marvel and Cyclops. This actually makes the most sense to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's flip that around. And then Dumpster. Fury at the top.
Yep. And then do you want to put your most hated model ever?
Miles?
Yeah. Does he go up near Fury? What are you putting? No, don't put Clea. Clea is just an unfortunate victim.
No. This is the top of Dumpster. She's the closest to the top. She's the most recently thrown in.
Oh, sure. So, like, she's almost like really just like she's so close to being because it's not.
She's almost a beta male or beta whatever.
Because when you a beta person, we're inclusive.
Yeah.
She's
beta being
bad.
Actually.
She's bad and she can kill herself. And I don't. And then when you see someone play her. You're not like, damn, bring in Clea. All right, you're like, damn, he's bringing Clea. I hope he doesn't kill himself in the first turn. Then we have to re-rack this game.
That'd be pretty funny.
That's because it makes you feel bad.
It's pitiable, yeah.
Yeah.
So Clea for sure at the top. Fury.
And then all those spiders at the end. Yeah.
Fury. Actually, no. If we're going the opposite direction, then the more annoying thing should be over here. So least annoying. No, Lizard's still pretty fucking annoying. These characters are all so obnoxious. So. Fury's certainly over here. Toad is certainly over here. Lizard's certainly over here. I guess Kingpin. I think this is probably the order.
Okay.
I think Lizard might be a bit more annoying than Toad, but I'm not sure.
No,
honestly.
He's not. He's really not.
Yeah, Toad
really is just annoying.
But Fury's definitely more annoying than Voodoo. But he's not more annoying than any of these spider people. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
What a beautiful tier list. This is probably
no one's gonna understand what it means.
Objectively, the most correct tier list I've ever seen. So
it's a vibes tier list.
Yeah, it's a vibe check tier list from top to bottom. In S tier, we have Bucky Barnes, Supreme Strange, Thanos, Punisher, Hulk, MODOK, Magneto, Luke Cage, Mr. Sinister, Thor, Loki, Lockjaw, Cassandra Nova, Jean Grey, Miss Marvel, Bullseye, or not Bullseye, Black Bolt, and Nebula. In A tier, we have the Small Boys, Crossbones, and Mysterio. We got Viper, Killmonger, Baron Zemo, Black Panther, Quicksilver. This is breaking my brain. I don't know if I can do this. All right, if you want to
just name me, you just look at them. We just did this for like 40 minutes.
Jesus Christ, my brain is melting. All right.
You know what's actually the coolest thing? The coolest thing is paying attention.
Yeah, the coolest thing is paying attention. It's the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the stream. Goodbye.